Hi guys, Mr. Shiny Side here. Welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, I have a giant overflowing container of empties that I packed. So I packed trash to film in a different location for you guys. So let's just jump right in. I'm going to start with the snacks since they are literally rolling off the top of the container. No surprise here, Veggie Chips. These are always going to be in my empties. I love the sea salt ones. If you like veggie straws and the green flavor is your favorite, this is basically an entire can of just the green flavor. Really delicious. I did find, however, that Hy-Vee actually has a new flavor. So they have the Veggie Chips sea salt and vinegar. Because that's the one thing that Mr. Shiny Side misses from not being on keto, is having like salt and vinegar chips from like Jimmy John's. So we've been eating those quite a bit. This next one is by SkinnyPop. These are the SkinnyPop popcorn puffs. I guess this is just poor reading on my part. This is a white cheddar flavor. I guess in my mind I was thinking it was going to be more like the okie dokie, like buttery fake popcorn puffs, but this is like cheese flavored. These weren't the best, they weren't the worst. I'm definitely not going to buy them again. However, they're better than regular popcorn for keto, but I'm very off keto at the moment, so it doesn't really matter. Couple things that are pictured that I have gone through that I didn't save. I have gone through an entire box of Cheez-Its, so you can tell, off keto. Moving on to the next thing that I've got in here. This is a Simply Done Fresh Scent dish soap. It's supposed to be comparable to the Dawn blue soap. I actually like to use this to clean my makeup brushes. I just use this in my brush cleaning mat. I do not like the packaging on things like these, as I feel like the cap can betray you. I bought a new one from Target, and on the way home, it spilled in the backseat of my car just because this can just pop open. Of course, this one won't because it's all crusty, but I have gotten a soap dispenser, so now I don't have to deal with having to actually do this motion when I'm either washing my brushes or washing the dishes. So, already repurchased the Mondo value size of this, but you'll never see one of these containers in here again. It's going to be a long time before I go through the big one. Another home empty is another candle from Bath & Body Works. This is Marshmallow Fireside. Everybody knows what this smells like. I feel, however, that the crackling is a little bit more off-putting than I remember. This isn't one I usually purchase. I usually just go for sweet cinnamon pumpkin because I'm that basic and I just buy a bunch of that. Or the mahogany teakwood is another favorite of ours, but I got this one, but the crackling, it pops so much that it almost makes me nervous in our apartment. So I don't think I'm going to be repurchasing this, even though it did smell great. Another household empty. Again, you'll always see this in my empties. Tide Pods. Can't go wrong. Now this is actually a bit of a battle between me and Mr. Shiny Side. We both inadvertently bought foot peeling masks and didn't tell each other about it. So I am currently pinning the TONYMOLY Changing Magic Foot peeling shoes up against this Vena Beauty exfoliating foot peel mask that he got on Amazon. This, I think I paid around $6 for one use, and I think he got 2 for $10 on this. A little bit different, obviously. I feel like he has thicker skin on his feet, or like more calluses, or however you want to look at that. But mine started peeling like a week to the day, and they were like peeling on their own, and obviously, you know, I'm a picker, so I might have peeled some lifted skin myself, whereas his didn't even make a dent until over a week. To the point where he's even considering doing this again. So I think mine won. I think I would definitely recommend the TONYMOLY over this one. Even though this one's a better value, I feel like mine worked better. Maybe if you do use this one, leave it on for longer than the 2 hours or whatever they suggest for you to keep this on for. I think it was like 1.5 or 2 hours. Maybe keep it on for like 15-minute increments past that, but don't keep it on too long because you don't want to like give yourself a chemical burn on your feet, because that would not be enjoyable. Another healthcare empty. I have been whitening my teeth with the Crest 3D White Whitestrips. This is a professional effects. I just saved one of these. You know what that looks like. I went through the Shiseido Full Lash Serum for lashes and eyebrows. This is what the packaging looks like. I've obviously opened a new one, so that's why I saved the packaging of the new one, but this is what the tube looks like. I bought 2 of these back when Sephora had their last sale. I use it morning and night when I remember, mostly in the mornings. But I do feel like it has made a huge difference in my eyelashes. They definitely feel stronger. I don't have that like eyelash breakage. I don't really curl my lashes anymore because I don't need to. I kind of realize that over time, but I don't usually have so much of like those broken lashes that kind of like poke you in the eye because they're like too short. I haven't really run into that in a long time, so I really chalk it up to conditioning my lashes better. I went through another one of the Simple Sensitive Skin Dual Effect Eye Makeup Removers. This is one that you use bi-phase, so you have to shake it up. I bought a bunch of these when they were on clearance. They're normally $6.99. They got down to $3.48 at Target, and I think it was like buy 4, get a $5 gift card back or something on Simple. I really like this stuff. The reason that I continue to buy this over the inexpensive Up and Up one is that this one, you have to saturate your eye in order to take off, you know, eye makeup like glitter or waterproof mascara, and this one, even though I'm saturating it and really holding it into my eyeball, it doesn't make my vision go cloudy and it doesn't burn. I feel like the other stuff that I've tried in the past, at least, you know, haven't tried it recently, but I feel like it either makes my eyes go all like hazy for a while after that, or it hurts when I'm holding it on my eye. So this one doesn't. Got a couple razor empties. So this is the Gillette, I think, Mach 3 Sensitive Skin. Got one of those. Oh, I actually recently switched over to the Harry's brand of razor. So it is like a heavier base, and like the blades are, I think there's more blades to it, like 5 as opposed to 3. But the one thing I've got to tell you, for them, I hear ads about it all the time on some of the podcasts that we listen to, and they talk about how high quality that it is, and I definitely feel like it's a heavier handle, so I feel the quality, I think. But I had it in my shower for like less than 2 weeks, and like it's all rusty. Like I'm sure you can see hair on it. I'm sorry if that's grossing you out, but like look how rusty that got. Like I literally got in the shower one day and I was like, ugh, and I had to change the blade. So I'm not the best person at changing my razor super often. I think most women are like that. I don't know. I'm making it. Are you like that? Tell me I'm not abnormal. But this is like super rusty to the point where like I didn't want to use it and like cut myself and then like get an infection or like, I don't know, whatever. It grossed me out, so it went in the trash. Got a couple beauty empties here. So this is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the shade 110 Porcelain. I love this stuff. This is probably like my 5th bottle I've gone through of it in my life, maybe 10th, I don't know. This is a perfect match for me when I'm at my fairest, and I feel like it doesn't settle into your pores, it lasts all day, it's not too drying, so even when it's the winter time and my skin's a little bit drier, I can still get away with it. But this is something where I even get to the point at the end and I flip it upside down to get all of it out of the tube. I think in the future I am going to go ahead and buy, there's a MAC foundation pump that actually fits on this, so I think I'm going to go out and buy one of those from Ulta. This one's not an empty, but it's really disappointing, so I'm getting rid of it. If my cousin wants this, I will give this to her, but it is not staying with me. This is the Revlon Color Stay Gel Envy. This is in the shade Bet on Love. I actually really like this formula of nail polish. It is Gel Envy, which means it's gel-like, but it doesn't need a light or a lamp or anything like that. The base coat is built into the polish, and then there is a top coat that you use with it. I do feel like it lasts a long time. The main disappointment is with this shade, I just thought it was going to be like a jelly polish with like a lot of shimmer in there. I don't know if you can see that. But honestly, it's a sheer polish, and none of the other colors in this range that I've tried are sheer, so I feel like it should have been labeled that way, or, you know, I probably could have looked up swatches, like nail swatches in the store, but it's one of those things where if every other color in the line is like opaque and then this one's sheer, maybe put sheer somewhere on the bottle, or, you know, call it a top coat, or I don't know. It just really rubbed me the wrong way. I even tried to do like 3 or 4 coats of this, which is saying a lot because I'm usually like a 1 to 2 coat kind of gal, and I'm like, I'm done. I don't have the patience for this to dry. It's going to get ruined anyways, but I really did try to build this up and salvage it, but I could still see my nail beds through it, and why to paint your nails if you can like see your nails through it? I feel like that's kind of pointless. I need to go out to the store and get a new nail polish anyways, because of course when you don't pack nail polish or nail polish remover to change your nails while you're on a trip, you lose an entire nail and then most of another nail, and I don't have this polish with me. So I think I'm gonna go out into the world and try a different formula, color, but in reality I think I'm gonna try the Essie Gel Couture that has a nail polish and a top coat. That way I don't have to buy something I already have at home, because I already have the top coat for this at home and that's fine. It's just this one polish that I don't like, so getting rid of this. Now this nail polish on the other hand I love, but it's like chunky and I don't actually think you can purchase this in store anymore. Mine are really old and the only reason I was keeping it is because I really like the color, but I feel like it's easy to replace a color like this. This is the Rimmel 60-second nail polish. This is in the shade Caramel Cupcake. It's just like a mauve tan nude color. It has like a little bit of shimmer in it. It's kind of one of those nail polishes that gives you like mannequin hands, which sometimes I like that. I probably go back and forth between like a natural nail color, like a pink or a nude or something, and then I'll go to like a crazy color like a teal or a glitter or something, and I kind of like shuffle back and forth. And I feel like this is a good fall color, but you know when the formula is just getting chunky and you can kind of see, like I can see the inside of the container, so I know my nail polish in this is low, so I think I'm just gonna throw this out. It's gotta be years old at this point. I mean, maybe 3, 4, 5 years old? Ooh, I don't know. But I'm sad to see it go because I know that this was like my favorite color for a while. Like this is one I took off my nails and put right back on, so. But I used it. Now these are all sponges. They're not in my rotation. They haven't been in my rotation for a while. I am gonna do a Battle of Sponges video. I know I've said that at least twice now on my channel. It's still coming. There's just so many sponges that I have to test out and try and do comparisons and all that fun stuff. But these are some of the sponges that I have used and they are dead. So I'm not gonna be using them anymore. So this is a Real Techniques Diamond Sponge. You know what that looks like. It's really soft. Be careful though, because it can tear because it's got that really steep point, but I think it gets under the eye really well. So I'm holding on to that for the sponge video. The Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge, I really love this. I've actually really been enjoying the mini version for under the eye as well. The Eco Tools, I gotta say, people love this one and don't like this one. I actually don't like this one, and I like this one, but it could be softer. I don't know why this one feels so much more dense, but like I like this under the eye, but I feel like I'm hitting myself in the face with a small rock. So neither of them are my favorite, won't be repurchasing. And then the NYX sponge, I don't know the full name of it, but the NYX one I really do love. I like the flat edge. I like that it has the rounded bottom. Looking at you, Emily Noel, for saying that, crack me up. Now I have like fat bottom girls like rolling around in my head right now, but this is one of my favorite sponges. I just have to compare it to different ones to make up my mind to give it the top spot. Right now I'm using the L'Oreal, but from what I've heard from Casey Holmes, the L'Oreal one has been changed and now it's not as soft. So I have to go out and repurchase the L'Oreal and see if they have changed it. But speaking on another sponge that I did use, this is the e.l.f. blending sponge. It looks like this. I saved the packaging. Do not buy this. Do not buy this. This is like hitting yourself in the face with a rock. It did not get any bigger. It did not get any softer, and all of my foundation went into it. I was really happy that with this one I was using a cheap foundation. I was using my Maybelline Matte and Poreless, so it wasn't like an expensive foundation, but it literally sucked all of it up. And I think this was in my last Get Ready With Me, so if you want to see me like get frustrated and immediately change to a different device, you can watch that video. Alright, so I found 3 more empty beauty products at the bottom of the trash can. So this is the Beauty 360 eye patches. They are the pomegranate anti-wrinkle, anti-aging, moisturizing eye patches. I like these. They aren't hydrogel eye patches, so you can really feel the moisture of the mask all the way through, because it's literally like you dunked Kleenex into an eye serum and stuck it under your eye. So you're very greasy feeling. It did feel hydrating. I did have a lot of essence to push into my face afterwards, but I don't know that I liked it enough to get it again. I actually got this free from CVS for their extra care bucks for making purchases in the beauty department. It was like a $4 mask for free, so I just picked this one, but won't be repurchasing. This mask I got on clearance at Target. I actually have been saving these for a little while, so I don't remember how much that this was, but I did feature this over on my Instagram, so if you want to check that out. This is the Mask Bar Pretty Animals one. This is a gray cat, and if you have seen my videos, you know I have a gray and white cat, so I got this because I thought it reminded me of her. Very cute. I don't know why I do this to myself, but everyone else loves sheet mask. I personally feel like I can't breathe when I wear a sheet mask. Something about my face being cold and like maybe a little bit claustrophobic. I'm not sure, but won't be repurchasing this one. I have different versions of this and different animals that I do want to try out and see if any of them are not terrifying. So far, they've all been pretty crazy looking, but there's an empty. And I do have a Kirkland Daily Facial Towelettes, all skin type, paraben-free formula face wipes. So these you can get at Costco. Please don't buy any of the other brands of face wipes out at the store. If you have a Costco membership, you get like 150 of these things for like $11.99. It's crazy, crazy inexpensive. Even if you use a couple in a day, it's still way less expensive than buying stuff from Target. So here is my last product that I forgot for the umpteenth time. This is the Suave Men 2x Fresh and Clean Refreshing Splash Body Wash. Mr. Side used this, didn't have any complaints. Not gonna buy it again because we have something different, but that was also an empty this month. All right, well, that's all my empties, so now I can actually sort this and throw it away. Unfortunately, it was garbage day this morning, so garbage has already gone for the week, but I will package all this stuff up and get it outside so that I don't have to be looking around garbage anymore. So if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please ring the bell, that way you'll be notified anytime I upload. If you want to follow me on my other social media, I am Mrs. Shiny Side on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram. On Pinterest and Facebook, I am Stephanie Shiny Side, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye, guys!